Hello Year 1, Mrs Denton here, and we're going to do another English lesson today. Today we're going to carry on with our brown bear story that we've been looking at for the last 2 days. But today we've got a different learning objective which says I can write a question sentence. So just to start off with, I want you to think, what is a question? Talk to your grown-up at home. A question is a type of sentence. It's a type of sentence that's asking something. It often expects a reply. Okay, so when we write a question, it doesn't have a full stop. It actually has something called a question mark. And the question mark looks like this. It might be a little bit small, so I've drawn it again for you here so that you can see. Now I'd like you to take a moment to practice drawing that question mark. I'm going to practice with you just to make sure. We're going to start near the top and come around and down, and then we're going to put our full stop at the bottom. It almost looks a little bit like it's got its tummy sticking out, then a little leg sticking down. And there's our full stop at the end. So have a little practice now at your question marks, because you're going to be using those today in your story. Okay, moving on. Let's have a look at our brown bear story. Now, we're going to have our steps of success shortly, but what we're going to do is we're going to look at our story, and what I want you to do is see if you can spot for me those verbs. Now remember, a verb is a doing word. So let's have a look and find out what the brown bear is doing, because we're going to use that in our questions today. Brown bear, what do you see? Now there's my verb. It's to see, that's what he's doing. Now we're going to change the verb see because we're making our own brown bear story, aren't we? And we don't want it to be the same as the one that we've read. So we're going to change it so he's not having a look today, the bear, he's having a listen. So rather than it say, what do you see? We're going to have our question sentence, what do you hear? So let's have a look at our pictures that we did yesterday, and you're going to have a go today at reading the question sentence. You can look at that from the brown bear story, finding that verb. We've done that together, haven't we, boys and girls? And we've changed it to hear, which is number 3. Now number 4 says copy the sentence adding the verb here. Okay, it's not just a sentence, it's a question sentence. So I want you to copy that sentence. We're going to go back to it. What do you see? But this time we're going to have what do you hear? So let me have a go. I've done one already for you. There's my bear. Brown bear, what do you hear? And there's my question mark at the end because I'm asking the bear a question. Okay, so remember yesterday we used the pig, we used the yellow duck, we used the brown dog, and then you may have done some other pictures of your own yesterday. So let's have a think about that pink pig, and you can help me do this one together so that you've got the idea before you get going. So there's my piggy, not very pink at the moment, is he? I need to colour him in a moment, but I'm going to practice writing my questions because remember, that's what we're learning today. So I'm going to have my sentence, I'm going to find that verb, I'm going to change it. So let me see. I'm not going to write brown bear, am I? Because it's not a brown bear. It's a pink pig. And I'm going to copy that same idea. So I'm going to have pink pig. I'm using my cursive writing. P-I-N-K pig. Could use my phonics there. Pink pig. Pink pig. We changed this question sentence, didn't we, to what? I can copy that from the story. Do you, tricky word there, hear? And I'm going to have that ear trigraph there. What? That's a tricky one, isn't it? Do you ear? I'm going to put it on its bench. Now remember what my question sentence needs at the end. It needs a question mark. So I'm going to finish that with a question mark. Let me show you that a little bit closer up there. All right, pink pig, what do you hear? Now your next job to do is you're going to then have a go at looking at your pictures from yesterday, and you're going to continue just writing the question parts of your storybook. Okay, so let's have a look at those steps of success, and then we can talk through to make sure that you're ready to do your activity. So here's our steps of success. First of all, you had to read the question sentence, and remember you've got the link to the Brown Bear story online. You're going to find the verb just like we did, which was see, and we're going to change that verb to hear. Copy the sentence, adding the verb here. Use your pictures from yesterday to help form today's questions, and that's what we've just been doing now, haven't we, with the pink pig one. And then you're going to add a question mark at the end. Now, we always like to have a challenge up our sleeve for you. So have a little think. You don't need to write anything down for this job, but I want to have a little think about what other questions could we have asked? How might it have changed our book? You could have had something like, Brown Bear, where are you? And Brown Bear could be hiding, couldn't he, throughout the story? You could have had a different question. Look, I've started with another question word there. How do you feel? And maybe on each page it might show different feelings that Brown Bear had. You can see how just changing the question changes the whole story. Have fun today writing your question mark sentences. Have fun today writing your question sentences, and we look forward to seeing your finished books tomorrow when we do our last part of our books. Have fun.